Never let go of the things that you know to be true when life comes to you. Promises made in the dark, they can't hold you now. You got something to do. Where do we go from here? Nothing about this was fair. I'm not gonna cry, but it's clear to me now I've got to die. When you look in my eye, you see the sky. I'm gonna die to the ways of the world. I'm growing wings, I'm gonna fly. Die to the ways of the world. Take my hand, come with me. Die to the ways of the world. And you see, die to the ways of the world. Remember when you were a child, it was all so simple then. There wasn't a care for your clothes or your hair. When you saw the stars, you stopped and stared. Life was a wonderful time, divine. We had so much light, we shine. Then we got hip to the world's pain, lost our mind, trying to find. If you look in my eye, you see the sky. I'm gonna die to the ways of the world. I'm growing wings, I'm gonna fly. Die to the ways of the world. Take my hand, come with me. Die to the ways of the world. You see, die to the ways of the world. The sky is falling down. Not that I don't care for the world. In my eyes of brightness divine, so I know we'll be okay. We gon' be just fine. And if you should ever need my hand, I'ma be there like the sun shining. All you have to do is live God's plan, and we can bring down some heaven. If you look in my eye, we can bring down some heaven. And we can bring down some heaven. Yeah, peace, peace. Yeah, so I guess I'm ready now. Confirmation. Yeah, I guess I'm ready now. You know, the song actually came to me about 21 years ago, 22 years ago. I spoke about it in the second video where I spoke about this dream that I had that was gifted to me by my ancestor, Metu. She showed me all kinds of crazy stuff. And when I woke up, actually, it was like I woke up to her singing. And, maybe about 93% of what you just heard was the words that I heard as I was waking up. And I got up and I wrote it down. It was just pouring out. It was her singing. I heard her voice. It was like her and my voice singing that song. And I wrote it down. Yeah. Yeah, that song, Die to the Ways of the World. You know? It's like, you know, life comes, and eventually, if you are a seeker, you know, if you are a seeker of God, you know, if you are a seeker of God through the experiences of life, then life will come and show you what it is at some point. And you find that, you know, it's not something that you want to be all wrapped up into. See, if you too wrapped up into the earth, then the earth is gonna, it's gonna hurt you. It'll hurt you. You know what I'm saying? If you too much into this place, nah, you need a spiritual connection. You need to be connected with something beyond this place to deal with this place. You know what I mean? At least I do. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta be connected to something else, because life will come and, you know, it'll spin you around. If you let it, you know, if you lose yourself, it'll spin you around. You know, lose yourself, meaning lose your will. Lose your, you know, will for what is the right thing to do. You know, I mean, I ain't saying that I do the right thing 100% of the time, but I know, you know, that I should. You know what I'm saying? I try. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm sure that God's satisfied with me. You know, God's satisfied with my strides. And, yeah, man, we just working this thing. But, yeah, man, it's like the world is overrated. You know what I mean? You know, don't go run and tell that I'm trying to go kill myself or something crazy. No, it's not that. I said die to the ways of this world, you know, because, you know, the world is selfish, and if you involve yourself in a way in which you lose yourself, then it'll chew you up and spit you out, you know. And it's all your tests, all your challenge. This is what we come here for. We come here to go through the grinder that is Father Geb, you know, Mother Earth. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, we come here for this test, this challenge. See? But that's the way you deal with it, though. See, if you know that life is here just to test you, right? If you approach every challenge that you see, every, you know, hardship that you face as a classroom, as a school, as a classroom in the school, then you have something to work to, you know. You got something to deal with. You got a way out now. You got a way to find the right mental focus to deal with it. You know, because it's if you understand and roll like everything is a test and a challenge to see how you'll deal with it, then, you know, that becomes your mission to deal with those things correctly, you know. And then when it gets real deep, it's like, whoa, you know, that's when you gotta resort to something that is beyond here, you know, to find that peace, you know. You gotta go deep, 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 deep within to find something that is way, 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 way beyond here, you know. But it's there, you know. You can always find peace. It's always right there. Just gotta know how to access it. Yep. Access it through stillness. You know? Y'all don't know what that means? Find out. Stillness. You know, still in the mind. You know, you still the mind, you come to a place to understand that, you know, all of this is just transitory, you know, and it's something that is less than what we are, this life we live. Yep, we exist way beyond this. You know what I'm saying? So we can deal with anything here. But you gotta approach it that way. If you just approach this like, oh, I'm here and everything's happening to me and woe is me, and then you just lost. And, just to be blunt, you know what I mean? You lost. You gotta find yourself. Yeah, man. The ways of the world get you killed. Kill your spirit if you let it. The ways of, this planet, like the people that are here, the people that we love, the people that we think love us, people can do a number on your mind if you, allow this earth to have its way with you, but if you don't, that's what walking in control is all about, that's what your Heru faculty is all about, through Heru you can deal with anything and everything, and achieve some level of success, it's about staying awake. You stay awake. And it ain't nothing like a good challenge to get you awake. Trust that coming from your mans. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share that because, at some point, I believe I said that I wasn't ready to sing that song. That's what I said, But yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to sing that song by now. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to sing that song because I see that life is life is leading me somewhere that I didn't even think that I would be going. And it's all to the good. It's all to the good. I just want to I want to submit to life. God has something planned for me, then I submit to it. Let's have it. Bring it on, whatever the situation is. Whatever we're supposed to be doing, let's do it. And so I died to this. But it's almost like it's not even my choice. It's almost like God wants something, not almost like it, what it is God wants something from my life. That calls for me to have to die to a lot of the things that I know. People that I know, experiences that, I have had and, even still, want to have type of thing. It's things you gotta break with in order to be serious in life. You know what I mean? Serious about growth, serious about rising, serious about being able to control this animal that we've been gifted with. Yeah, the world's overrated. Die to the ways of the world. This is where all the pain is. When you're invested in this place, like being in the world and of the world, when you're invested like that in this place without the anchor coming from beyond, right? Then you get wrapped up in it. That's the rules. That's the rules. See, the trick was to come here and still maintain who we are. Not forget, or, we all forget. We the veil of forgetfulness is what it's all about. But, you know what I mean? Do you have a desire to remember? That's what life is about before you got here. You know what I mean? Before we came here, it was like, yeah, I'm going to remember. Yeah, it was like, that's what we was saying. We was like, yeah, I'm going to remember who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to remember, my past lives, and I'm going to remember my interlife. I'm going to understand, my relationships and, past soul connections and, reasons why this and, we were saying all of that, but how many of us stayed on the bike? You know what I mean? How many of us stayed on the bike? Am I talking to somebody who stayed on the bike, or am I talking to somebody who fell off the bike? If you was once singing the tune of, the world is overrated, die to it because it ain't nothing but pain, and now you're not, then yeah, I'm talking to you too. Or I should say, you need to hear this as well. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be less confrontational in my elevated, disposition. But yeah, man, the world is overrated, man. Take my hand, come with me, y'all. Let's drink the Kool-Aid. Psych, no, I'm playing. I ain't got no Kool-Aid for you to drink. Alright, you know what I'm saying? The only Kool-Aid I got is the elixir of life. You know what I mean? You get that through the 2 nostrils. We can do a nice meditation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Take you somebody that I know. Introduce you to the big. You know what I mean? Man, I'm rambling at this point. But yeah, man, die to the ways of the world, man. That's what happiness is. Away from the world. The world got pain for you, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I ain't saying, I'm not saying, go out, check out of here, you know what I'm saying? Not, of course not. You know what I mean? I'm saying get it. Understand what this is. Every challenge that you have was built, was made to grow you. It was all about what you're going to do next. This happened in your life. All right, what you going to do? How you going to respond? You can't control what happens in your life. The only thing you can control is how you respond. So, life is going to ask you to respond. So respond. And keep it moving. On to the next. And sometimes it's heavy. You know what I mean? Sometimes it hurts. Causes you to have to detach from the emotions, detach from the, the things that pull you to the earth, to, life to the, the realist, you know what I'm saying, the thoughtful, spiritually connected individual is about connecting with the beyond in order to navigate this plane. This is the Wild Wild West, okay? Earth, alright? It's rough, it's hard, we get, Earth, we got certain burdens we gotta do here, But it's all doable, And, the challenges, the things that, hit us and make us to have to grow emotionally and things like that, you know what I mean? That's all part of it. That was all the classroom that we signed up for. But you got to see it that way in order for that to be. You know what I mean? It really is, but not if you don't see it that way. If you don't see it that way, if you see yourself as, life is just happening to me, and woe is me, and, this happened, and now that happened, and, and you just scream and cry about it, then you never fix it, when you sink or whatever you do. That's not the answer. That's not what the challenge was to make you do. The challenge of whatever it was to make you rise. You're supposed to fall back on your peace. That's it. You deal with that tough challenge, the toughest thing, when you gotta throw your hands up, when you can't, when it's beyond your control, that's where you gotta find peace. It's there. It's there. It's there through all the chaos. It's there. Gotta be able to access it. And what's necessary for that is to die to the ways of the world. When you go into meditation, right? Like, I mean, you could, try what I'm saying. Like, just turn off the video and just go, like close your eyes. You'll hear the world, right? Immediately. First thing you'll hear is, I don't know, the TV, the video, something you just looked at, whatever, right? On and on and on. You have to, for sanity, right? For spiritual sanity, you have to be able to allow that to exist without getting caught up in it. And when you can do it just like that, it's kind of subsides to the background of your focus. Like, now focus comes into view. In other words, I'm saying, like, whatever the chatter of the world, right? And it's really time. If you can sit in meditation, right? You know what I mean? If you got a skinny butt, get you some pillows. You know what I'm saying? But if you can sit in meditation for long enough, right, to have the patience with yourself, to get still, right? What I mean by still is to shut down the chatter of the world, to shut down the, conversation you had with such and such, and the television show that da-da-da-da-da-da, and the song that just was playing because da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Get to that place where you don't even hear none of that no more, because, all you did was concentrate on your breathing and the mantra, right? You lulled that left brain to sleep now. Now the left brain is asleep, and the right brain can come on, right? And the right brain is now going to take you inside. It's going to take you to where there's visions, where you can perceive your ancestors and, the spiritual entities and deities, yeah, man, do that, to access that peace. But what you do is you let the world go, and you kind of just don't get involved, right? Because you can listen to your thoughts, or you can be your thoughts. See, most people are our thoughts. If you ain't really never had training on it, then you are your thoughts, period. right? So, like, yeah, this is almost like it's an experience that's not really common to a lot of people, is to be separate from their thoughts, right? But if you concentrate, right, if you just allow yourself to, get to the point where you can, where that breathing, takes you to that point, where the world will kind of just fall away, and now your focus is within. It's like the view goes back deep, way back within, and you see that earth and life is over there. But you are here, looking at earth and life and where it is. And you actually have the ability to now look left and right, and back around and up and down, and see that you are in a place that is a creatable space. Like, there's nothing there but you and what you can create, and and what you can perceive, and you sit in that place of that whatever, whether it's darkness for you, whether it's blackness, whether it's whiteness, whether it's whatever it may be, because it's going to appear to you the way it appears to you. But what you do is you allow the chitter chatter of the earth to just subside. Yeah, that's how you access God within. Yeah, man. I died to this. I'm not here. There's nothing. I mean, I'm still. Yeah. I put it this way. I get it. I get what it is. And so I'm invested to the degree that I understand what it is. but I can check away from it at any time because at the core of me, there's peace. At the core of me, I have this ability to access my peace, and what I just said was at the core of me, I have the ability to access my God. Through that God, I find peace and stillness when, life is trying to, take you through the ringer. And that's the way it was supposed to be. That's the way I planned it. That's the way it was supposed to go down. Everything that happened, all the horrible things that some of y'all listening to my voice have done in my name, that some of y'all don't think I know about, that some of y'all know I know about, some of y'all don't think I know about. Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff that went down, I mean, I might look like the butt of the joke, but trust me, I planned all of that because all of those things I needed to take me to my next level. I needed whatever that stimuli brings in terms of my response in order to make my response. So, so then it becomes, hey, y'all, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, thank you. Thank you for assisting me with my growth. Thank you for assisting me as part of my plan to grow me, by putting me through the shit that y'all did. You know what I'm saying? By going through, by being y'all, by being y'all made me to invoke me. You know what I'm saying? So I say thank you, yo. You know what I mean? Thank you for the stuff that was rough, didn't feel great for me. You know what I mean? Because I am who I am, all I do is transmute it and grow from it. So, yo, hey, man, we all here for a purpose. Who were you in my story?
A lot, basically life has shown me that, what is for me is beyond. I ain't talking about, I'm, out in the atmosphere somewhere. I'm saying what is for me is beyond what is for a lot of the people who I've had to kind of just let fall to the side. People don't understand, like people, I say God, and certain people start to cringe. That's the funniest thing. I'll be cracking up inside, so I don't let it show, but I'd say, say something, say God. I can feel people cringing. But yeah, y'all not supposed to be around me. You know what I mean? And die to the ways of the world, bro. Um, you know? Yeah, if it doesn't elevate me, it's not for me. I'm not supposed to be near it. If it has bad intentions for me, which I can detect like TV, then it's not for me. You won't find me there. Yeah. But yeah, man. Alright, I think it's a wrap. So peace and love, y'all.